Hi, I'm doing the long-awaited partation box. Well, I'd say long-awaited if you've been waiting for some reason. But yeah. And so we're just going to use a square piece. Doesn't matter what paper you use. You can use origami paper if you like. I'm just using an A4 piece that I've made into a square. Okay, so we're going to do the vertical and diagonal folds. For those of you that know how to make the bird base, you can just skip ahead to that point. Okay, so you should have the creases here, here, sorry, and here. Alright, so we're gonna fold along this crease, so this crease aligns with this edge. Just like that. So you'll have like a half of a box, if you'd like, and then we're gonna fold along this. We're gonna fold along this crease here, so that it goes down like that, and then again fold along this crease, so that this crease aligns with this edge here. So just like that. So it should be like that. Okay. So we're gonna make it so the flaps are on the bottom and just fold it inwards so that single layered, this edge aligns with the middle crease. So like this. Then fold over, not fold over, sorry, flip over and do the exact same. Okay, so you should have it like that. Okay, so I'm going to get onto one edge, one side, and then fold it. Sorry. And then we're going to do the petal fold. So we're going to flip this, we're going to open this up so that you should have the two creases here, so that at the end of the creases there's going to be a crease that joins them together. So you can use your fingers to help guide it. Like that. Don't worry, it's a pretty hard fold, so if you didn't get it at all right, don't worry, neither did I. Okay, then we're going to do the same on the other side. So, like that. Like that. Okay, so this is called the bird base. So this is where, if you know how to make the bird base, you'd have skipped to. Okay, now we're going to fold these two down like that, so it should just be kite shaped. Right, now we're going to single layer, make it so that this point touches the middle cross bit. We're going to do that on the other side. And then again with the bottom. So it should be like that. Then we're going to flip it over and do the same on the other side. So they can join with the centre. And then with the bottom. So whole thing should now look like that. Okay, so I'm going to unfold that then like that, and then we're just going to fold it out like that, and the same on the other side, so it's like that. So we're back to the original. Then we're just going to do the same that we did before. The centre should be pretty easy because you've already got, you should see that you've already got the creases, you're just reversing them, and then you've got to make this crease based on that one, where these two join, because it's not as visible as it was before. Then do the same on the other side. That should look like that again. Okay, now unfold these so you've got the kite shape again. Now along where these two creases meet, we're going to fold that backwards. So actually I just suggest folding it to the middle and then flipping it over like that. So it should be like that on one side and like that on the other, with the flap. This flap should be on the back side of it. And now we're going to open one layer up and fold it back like this. So when we've got that, we're gonna mount and fold the middle in half. Like that. So you should have it like that. And you should have 3 separate flaps on the bottom. If you don't have these 3 separate flaps, then you've gone wrong in the past 3 folds, I think. Something like that. Okay. This is the pretty tricky part, but once you get it, you've got it. You should have a crease that's right there. We're going to fold it so that this edge aligns along that crease. Like that. And then this is the part where I suggest you watch before you do. We're going to open it up, and you should have like a vertical crease here. We're going to fold it along that crease and on the other side. We're going to open it up and sort of like push that down in and into it. She should end up like that. Once again, we're going to fold along this vertical line here. Going to push it inwards. Well, really, we're folding along that vertical line on the back side, and we're folding along this line here on the front, like that. Okay. So now we're going to make this point here meet the edge of this line here, like that. Then we're just going to get the top bit and fold it down inside of this flap here, like that. And now we're going to open this bit up like that and sort of like slide this in here, like that. Now this is going to be our locking system so that it doesn't, well, unfold in the middle of the last step. So it should end up like that. Now we're going to repeat that on all three of these. So fold it up and do the same. I don't have an editing program that can fast forward this bit, so you'll have to bear with me. Especially if you're faster than me. When you got to the second one, I suggest you just flip it over like that. It just means that everything doesn't get too compact and crowded. You'll probably find the last one a lot trickier. Well, sometimes anyway. Okay. So now that you've got all of them sorted out, you want to make sure that this bit that's got this part here, you need that on the bottom, so that the top part is the bit that's flat. Okay. Now we're just gonna, you should have like sort of flap that are like, will come out like that. You just need to open them out very slightly, not too much, because otherwise they'll all rip and go to hell. it should be like that. Okay, now pay attention to which ones you do. You're getting a hold of these two. If you grab a hold of these, then it won't work. So basically you're pulling this part out of here. Don't pull it too much, because otherwise it will, well, rip or it just won't work. You should be able to tell when it's done. However, you won't always be able to tell straight away. This part takes practice. I ripped it the first 2 times, 2 or 3, and every now and then I still rip it. So you need to make sure your locking systems also don't come out. If they do, just stick them back in like that. You might want to do what I'm doing and just with the edges, just slightly fold them inwards. It just means that the edges stay up easily instead of flopping about everywhere. I've pulled it out a bit too far. You can see there's a gap where this should be. That's the thing, that you can't push it back in, so it's like that. Okay, should be like that. After you've done, check the bottom to make sure all these parts are still in. Then just might want to push it down flat. Don't push it too much. And there you have it. Partation box. Just stick whatever you like in it, and it'll be fine. Okay. I've already spent a lot of time on this, but I really wanted to show you this. This is what I'm going to do next. You may have noticed in the corner, this jar. Okay. It's what I'm going to be doing next. Probably pretty soon I will be doing it. I think they're pretty cool. They're just these nifty little, well, star flower things. And they go anywhere really. There you have it. That's what I'll be doing next. I've used origami paper here, but you don't have to. Okay, so subscribe and give me any comments on what you want to see or want me to do. Well, do anything as long as I can, well, as long as I'm able to do it. So yeah, I've got plenty of books that I can reference out of. Thank you and goodbye.